That right there is brother Anthony Edwards, young all-star NBA player, probably 22, 23 years old. And it has been stated that he recently got a Instagram model pregnant and he wants no dealings with the child. He wants no visitation and he wants it in writing that he has no desire to be linked to this child in any way. I don't think that's a good idea at all. Number two is I did a little research, and this brother had a father that walked out on him when he was 3 years old. And this is the impact on young men who lose or don't have any connection to their father from childhood growing up. You have results like this and a mindset like this young brother's taking right now. And number three, which is probably the most scary yet understandable thought, the question is, are young men going to start taking this route when women try to put a baby on them that they had no desire to have? Are they going to start saying, I want to sign away my parental rights? Number one, I think it's a bad idea because once this child eventually grows up or gets to the age where they can read and write and understand what's going around, they're going to understand that the man that's their biological father not only didn't want them to be born, but wanted no dealings with them ever in life. Didn't want visitation, didn't want connection, didn't want to play the role of a father in the life of this child in any way. That's going to be devastating to this young child, in addition to his presence not being there. Number two, as I stated, he grew up as a young boy without his father. Now, I don't know the circumstance on why the father wasn't in his life, but he wasn't in his life from age 3. And in my opinion, when women decide to unilaterally have children with men that they know don't want children with them, they know are not interested in being in any familial or collaborative relationship, is selfish. And most of all, you're doing a disservice to the child. Now, I do believe in a woman's right to choose. It is her body, but the implications of having the 007 license, the license to decide who lives and dies, with a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. And y'all ladies need to start thinking ahead when you lay down with these men and say, you know what, I'm going to have a baby because this man has money and resources, or because I want a baby, and not thinking of the impact not having a father will have on the child. Because this is going to be the same boy that grows up to be a man that y'all hate, that you say ain't ish. And you know why they're that way? Is because you denied them access to a father in their lives. See, the main thing that is destroying the Black American is we have a lack of any foundation in family. And the women get mad about this, but let me tell you something. When the food is bad at a restaurant, you don't blame the maitre d', you don't blame the wait staff or the bartender, you blame the chef. And this is what y'all been cooking up for years. The idea that I'm just going to have a baby because he got me pregnant, whether he wants it or not. So I think this is all around bad. But do you guys think this may become a trend? Men actually saying, you know what? I forego my parental rights. I don't want nothing to do with this scallywag. I don't care if the baby's mine. I'm out, which I think is terrible. But do you think that may become a trend, which will further be a detriment to the Black family that's already in shambles in America?